So I know you guys have been waiting for an update on the whole AI situation with my son, and I am pleased to let you guys know that the teacher did reach back out to me. I'm actually just going to read what she said. She was pretty pleasant. So she sends me back an email after I let her know like the situation with my son, and I did explain to her twice. I did have to explain to her twice that, hey, I also teach AP seminars. So for those of you who do not know, even if you are a English teacher or English ELA teacher, you still have to take additional courses in order to teach on the stipulations and the policy regarding AI. So the way AP Seminar works, you are allowed to use AI to help you with research. However, you're not allowed to use AI to build a whole entire paper. I hope that makes sense. Actually did not use AI at all, even for research. He used Google, he used Google Scholars, he used all these additional websites and journals to get his information. So the teacher writes, thank you for confirming. Hope I did not offend you with these questions. I just wanted to double check to ensure nothing is flagged when we ultimately submit to the College Board. I know the AI checker can be imperfect, so I'm glad to take your word on the authenticity of his assignment and regrade. Please don't hesitate to reach out with any other questions. And that is how that went. I still don't know what he got, but I am just happy that she even took into consideration what we had to say and was willing to regrade. I like to give teachers grace because I understand it is not easy, and dealing with administration, dealing with coworkers, and again, dealing with students and their parents can be very challenging. So I don't want to be that person. One thing I will say though is that if you are a parent, it is very important that you are active in your kids' education. I know that sometimes, especially when you live in New York, things can get a little hectic where you just don't have time between work and all these other things that you got going on. But I will say, please, be active in your kids' lives, be active in, especially with their education. I think relationships with the teachers are very important. It sends a signal that this child is cared for. My experience in Panama was completely different from my experience here in New York. And one of the things that I do realize and that I do know as a parent as well as an educator is that you have to pay attention to your kids. New York City is no joke, and they will eat your kids alive. And if you're not paying attention to your kids, someone else will pay attention to your kids for you. And it could be good or it could be negative or positive. I always want to make sure it stays in the positive. So again, pay attention to your kids.